Alright, you guys, I'm gonna be honest, I did not think I was gonna be making a video like this today, but we've got some pretty big news to talk about because the highly anticipated Scarif update, which we do have a release on, it is coming out tomorrow, or I'm recording this video at 11 p.m. on the 28th, so by the time you guys are probably seeing this, it's probably out for you guys, so yeah. That timing, huh? However, this update is going to be the last major content drop for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, before we discuss Battlefront 2 coming to an end, I do want to talk about the Scarif update we'll be receiving in just a couple hours. Because after reading through the new community transmission, I think it's a decent size update. If you guys would like to read through the newest community transmission for yourselves, I will leave a link to it in the description below, as well as the community update video released on EA Star Wars' YouTube channel. So what's in the update? Well, Age of Rebellion is coming to Supremacy, Hoth, Death Star 2, Tatooine, Yavin 4, and Scarif. All these locations will be available to play in instant action as well, which is really cool. It's nice to see Age of Rebellion in instant action. We got a new update for co-op. We got 3 new maps, Scarif, the MC-85 Star Cruiser, as well as the Resurgent class Star Destroyer. And then, just a little side note, co-op will be renamed to co-op missions because we are getting instant action missions, which basically, it allows you to play co-op that we all know and love, except offline, with 3 friendly allies. So you can basically experience co-op offline, which is pretty cool. Faction select will be possible, enabling both attack and defend gameplay options. And then the mode will be supported by every co-op location in the game across all eras. Heroes vs. Villains is getting a brand new map. Great. Now this map was actually kind of in the files for a while, I think since The Last Jedi content came out. I could be wrong though, because this description that we got, the combat area will be focused inside the main hangar with the blast doors open, letting in the sunset outside. It kind of sounds different than what the original map was found in the files. If that's the case, personally I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think it's still pretty cool that we could play HVV on Crate, you know? We've got a couple new trooper appearances. We've got the Alliance Pathfinder as well as the Imperial Shore Trooper appearances as seen in Rogue One. We got some new hero appearances as well, a good amount too. We've got Old Master, a new skin for Darth Maul. This appearance you could see Darth Maul wearing in Star Wars Rebels. The next new skin is Rey Skywalker. It's Rey with her yellow lightsaber from The Rise of Skywalker. The next skin we got is another Rey skin. It's her look from The Rise of Skywalker, like with her hood up. Next we got the Sith Eternal appearance for Emperor Palpatine. It's the outfit he wore in The Rise of Skywalker. And then we've got a brand new Supreme Leader Kylo Ren skin with his hood up over his helmet. And then next up, I just wanted to bring up some extra changes that I noticed in the patch notes that I think you guys would especially be interested in. First, vehicle units will be added as AI players on certain maps on co-op and instant action missions for Geonosis, Kashyyyk, Naboo, Felucia, Hoth, Endor, Yavin 4, Takodana, and Ajan Kloss. Previously map-specific appearances for the Galactic Empire troopers will be available as selectable appearances across Age of Rebellion maps. Cosmetic items that were previously available to unlock only through events will be available to unlock through milestones. The First Order Snowtrooper appearance will be available for the First Order Assault class troopers as a selectable appearance across Age of Resistance maps. Based on his new era-appropriate appearance, Emperor Palpatine alongside Chewbacca will be available as player-controlled and AI heroes on Age of Resistance maps of Supremacy, Instant Action, and co-op missions. And then to bring up some more hero inclusions, based on his new era-appropriate appearance, Darth Maul alongside Yoda will be available as player-controlled and AI heroes on Age of Rebellion maps of Supremacy, Instant Action, and co-op missions. A round of Supremacy will now take place once per map. The ARC Trooper, the Wookiee Warrior, the Ewok Hunter, Avissian Gunner, and the Rebel and Imperial Jet Troopers all got buffed. And then the B2 rocket droid, commando droid, death troopers, and super battle droids all got nerfs. And then we got some new UI options for the HUD if you guys are interested. Pretty cool that they're adding this stuff to give further customization to the heads-up display. So that's pretty much it as a general sum up for everything that's coming to Battlefront 2 in the Scarif update. If you guys would like to read the community transmission once again, link to that in the description if you guys would like to read the whole thing for yourselves. So switching gears here, we're going to talk about the thing that's on everyone's mind right now. Battlefront 2 will be ending support after the Scarif update, and honestly, you guys, I'm really bummed out about this news. When I woke up this morning, before looking at my phone, checking the news for Battlefront and whatnot, I wasn't really sure what to expect. I knew this game's life cycle and support wasn't gonna last forever, but I didn't think it would be now. Like, I think my initial reaction was, oh, well, now what? I think that's just what I was feeling in the moment, you know? But then again, I am still super, like, thankful / grateful for everything this game has brought to me, if that makes sense. Like, this game just has changed things for me. It's one of my favorite Star Wars games. It's become such a huge part of my YouTube channel, and I've made a ton of videos, a ton of streams on this game. I even made a couple mods along the way. Separatist Vehicle Reskin mod, Republic Vehicle Retouch, Pose Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker X-Wing skin. Hell, the Thanos Grievous mod. Like, what? And I made some really good friends along the way. I don't know, man. This game is just a blast to make content on. Love making videos on it. Love doing streams on it. It's been one of my favorite games to just make media content on for the channel, for Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/KrypticElement. Go follow me on there. I've been streaming on there a lot more recently. And then going back to the modding part, I remember the day I found out that modding support was made available for Battlefront 2. That was such a good day, man, because I've always been a huge fan of modding the original Battlefront games on PC, and it was so cool to find out that this game got mod support because it's a much more graphically advanced game than the original game. So just the fact that you can make your own creations and whatnot and implement them into a game of this scale that was such a cool, like, discovery, man. I don't know. And of course, doing mod reviews here on the channel. Making these mod reviews is so much fun, and I've had a blast making those kinds of videos over the years. And damn, it's weird to say years because I don't know. It kind of doesn't feel like it's been a couple years since this game's come out. I don't know. It does and it doesn't. But if you guys are watching this video and you haven't played Battlefront 2 yet, I highly recommend you guys go pick up the game, because this game is a very fun game in my opinion. It's turned into something great. Once again, I know it had a controversial launch and whatnot, but I'm kind of just sick of talking about the launch, to be honest, because when I look back on this game, I don't really, like, think of that. I think of all the fun memories I've had with playing it, with making new friends on it, streaming it, making videos on it, doing a playthrough of the entire campaign, which that was a blast to do. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. It's on the channel. I've got a full playlist of the entire campaign, which actually, speaking of the campaign, I know the story wasn't really what everyone expected, but regardless of that, I still think it was really cool to finally see Battlefront get a full-on campaign. Because yeah, the original games, the first one had like, I wouldn't even really call it a campaign. I mean, like, yeah, it was like specialized missions and whatnot. And then the Battlefront 2 2005 kind of stepped it up a little bit with the 501st Journal, but it wasn't really like, the original games didn't really follow like any set story with set characters with like character arcs and whatnot, where this game finally gave us that, which, I mean, I don't know, I feel like it was, still feel like it was a really fun story to play through. That's just me, though. And I wasn't trying to bash the original Battlefront campaigns or whatever. I still love those campaigns. Hopefully, if we ever get a Battlefront 3, I hope we do, because honestly, that would really suck if we miss out on Battlefront 3 again, because we've already had to go through Free Radical's Battlefront 3 getting canceled, so I would rather not have the franchise be cursed like that. I don't know, that's just me. I would love to see another Battlefront game someday. Maybe kind of using this game as a base and just building on top of it. That would be really cool to get more content beyond what we already have. But honestly, I'm not even sure if we will get another Battlefront game. I feel like we might, especially with how many copies this game sold and just like the huge turnaround the game made. I feel like there is definitely gonna be at least some desire for a sequel. But I feel like if that happens, it probably won't be for a while, because Battlefront 2 support got cut, as well as Battlefield 5 support. So I'm assuming the entirety of DICE is focusing on the next Battlefield game, which I think is coming out, I think in 2021, the fall of 2021, or 2022, it's one of those dates. But since DICE is fully focusing on that game, I feel like we might not get another Battlefront game for a bit. Who knows, maybe they're still planning things behind the scenes. I don't know, I'm just guessing. But who knows, man. If we were able to get Battlefront to come back in 2015, after having about a decade break, who knows what's possible. Here's to the future. Before I wrap things up, I just want to give a huge thank you to everyone over at DICE. Dennis Bronville, the design director of Star Wars Battlefront 2, who today has actually just left Star Wars projects as a whole, which it's sad to see him go, especially after everything he's put into the Battlefront franchise. Thank you to Ben Walk, the community manager of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Thank you to everyone at DICE for turning this game around, giving it a lot of love and support, and just being there for the fans. I don't know. What do you guys think of all this? What are you guys' thoughts on the Scarif update? What are you guys' thoughts on Battlefront 2 coming to a close? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. Let's get a discussion going. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I do not plan on stopping Battlefront 2 content on the channel, so do not worry about that. I will still be playing this game. I still love this game regardless if it's ending or not. That will never change. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button for more, join the ever-so-growing Table of Elements, tap the bell to get post notifications of future videos and streams. But until next time, I'll be signing off. KrypticElement, out of here. Thanks again for all the support over the years. It really does mean the world to me.